Hey, Flockers. We're live with Max and Tico. You got Lego there, buddy?
Hello.
Hello, hello to everybody joining us.
Hello.
Did you drop that? So hello, hi, Johanna. Hi, Jordan. Good to see everybody. Yes, we just decided to do a pop-up. That's right, it's a pop-up. So good. So good, so good. So really good to see everybody joining us. Hi, Doris. How are you? Yeah, we just decided to do a pop-up today. Why not? We do those occasionally. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Yeah, hello, Marilyn. Yeah, that's T. Kel in the background. There we go. All right, we've got Max in front here. Hi, Angel. Hi, Anita. Yes, we have folks joining us from both FaceBeak and YouTube. So I thought we'd do some snacks. We got some yummy snacks, guys. Who wants snacks? So do you know what I made, buddy? Yeah, well, I promised the flock they'd get some special snacks today. And I thought we would do some Eggies in honor of Connie. It was Connie's funeral today. Yeah. So we're going to have some Eggies in her honor. Come here, Tico. Come on. That's right, Tico. Shift you over a little bit. There is Tico on the stream now. Yes, we have Tico on the stream. Tico, I hear that you might be hungry. Would you like some Eggies? Come on, come here. Come here. Eggies. Eggies. Go get them. Well, I know, but you have to go get them yourself. Here they are. Is that good, Max? I know. It's Eggie time. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Stephanie. Lenise asks, oh, thanks, Lenise. Max, do you know you're beautiful? Max is 28 years young, and Tico in the background is 27. Hi, Painter Jean. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Well, today, Stephanie, it is a little bit past Max's bedtime, I guess. Hi, Maria, the Sunshine TV. Hi, Cheryl. We were up rather early. We watched the stream of Connie's funeral this morning. That was super, super early at our time. Max was trying to figure out what I was doing up at 5 a.m. and he did not think he should be up. So I tried to be quiet. Hello, Jackie. Good to see you. Was that a good snack, Max? You ate that in an awfully big hurry. Is there? Oh, there might be a little bit more eggy here. Oh, I don't have a fork here. How about you nibble off this? Yeah, I'll just pick it up on here. Some scraps of Eggies, yeah. Let's just scrape the bowls. Scrape the bowls. Okay. There we go. Let's scrape that. Are you all done, Tico? You look like you enjoyed that. Now, Tico, I thought I saw you drop Eggie. Did you just drop Eggie? Let me see. You did. That was today's Eggie? You want the rest of your brothers? Okay. Yes, we share amidst the flock. They live together. It's not a big deal. No, Max, is that good? Yeah. Now, they don't get a lot of egg. It was split between the entire flock. So Max got some, Tico got some, Tical got some. Yeah, Tical's just, I'm going to shift you back over here, Max, so that, oops, I'm sorry. Trying not to step into this camera here. See if I can slide that over far enough. There we go. Yeah, now I've got Tico in the picture as well. So Max, you ate that well. You want to see what else I have for you? I have some yummy, yummy pasta. You want some, Tico? Want some, Teeks? How about you, Max? There you go. Okay, a fistful of pasta. So today what we've got is fusilli. This one is a veggie pasta, and it is actually quite good. It's made from whole grain brown rice, carrot powder, tomato powder, and spinach powder. And that's it. So it's very, very simple, very good. There's no salt, nothing added to it. It's just rice and vegetable powder. So that's pretty good for the flock. Hi, Deborah. Yes, there are two. Justice, that's Tico hiding in the background. Tico's a little bit shyer than the rest of the flock. Hi, Justice. Yeah, hi, Jackie. Yes, Jennifer, you made it to alive. You didn't like that pasta? Would you like some quinoa pasta? Here. Would you like some sticky pasta? Is that what you wanted? You can't yell. You got to be quiet, though. Okay, that's what Max wanted. Hi, Linda. Glad to see you joining us. Yeah, Max has been grouchy all day, but he was up super, super, super early. And like all birds, he needs his beauty sleep. And he woke up to me moving around. He didn't think I should be up at that hour. He's been confused enough with the time change without me getting up. I guess getting up at 5 a.m. with the time change this weekend. In his clock, it was me getting up at 4 a.m. I know, Max. So good. Is that good? Yeah, very good. Yeah. Okay, T-Cal. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, T-Cal's playing quietly, well, relatively quietly. I've only got space for 2 birds out in front of the camera right now. So T-Cal tends to, T-Cal and Tico, I swap them out for the camera a bit. Yeah, as soon as I bring T-Cal over, he's going to dive to the bottom and start trying to nest. I know him. I know him. Oh. So the weather's getting a little bit warmer here. It got up to the freezing point today, which was a nice change. The last 2 weeks have been really, really chilly. And we've been looking at the phone and looking at the last time we were out a few weeks ago, hoping to go out. Andrea asks, do Max and the flock have any allergies? The birds do not, but the human does. Andrea, I actually have an allergy to nuts and peanuts, which is a little bit of an interesting thing to manage when so many bird foods are based on nut protein. So the flock is very accustomed to me washing my hands frequently. I probably go through more hand soap than most large families do in a month. That's what I use in a week. But that's okay. It's just sort of how do you manage having a flock with your own allergies? I know. Is that good, Max? Yeah. Yeah, you're looking fluffy. Yeah, we're trying to do some of the midweek pop-ups as well. So, Jane, what's Wasabi up to tonight? Max, you're being noisy. Oh my goodness! Jennifer sent us 100 stars. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. And that's over on FaceBeak. Yeah. And Linda sent us 100 stars too. Thank you, Linda. Really appreciate that. My goodness, we're being spoiled today. Yeah. So we're using software called Restream that lets us stream to both FaceBeak and YouTube concurrently. And we are finally getting this completely figured out. It gives us some of the nice overlays, and it gives us the ability to see everybody's comments together and show the comments on screen when we choose to. We try to just sort of highlight comments, although once in a while, like last Saturday's stream, we decided to just have on-screen comments to bring together both Facebook and the YouTube flock. But we'll play around with that a bit. I know, Max. Is that good? So tasty. Oh, Tico's looking jealous. Tico, I think you like the round ones, huh? Would you like, let's see if I can find a nice piece here. Of course, now I'm going to find all the small pieces. That's Murphy's Law, isn't it, Tico? Would you like carrot? Yeah, that's good. That is good. Oops. There. That's for you, honey. Yeah, you can have a good munch. Oh, Robert says the sulfur-crested cockatoo says hello. Hello, Max. Sulfur saying hello. Did you know, Robert, that our flock used to include lesser sulfur-crested? Unfortunately, Dina passed away a number of years ago, but you know, she was here when Max joined our flock and spent quite a few years with us before she passed. But I guess that does happen. Yeah. Oh, Robert. Hello, hello. My goodness. Robert's joining us from Sydney, Australia. Robert, super glad to hear that you love our videos. Yeah, it's always encouraging. I mean, it's the comments and the likes that tell us if we're doing something right, what you like to see. And we do try to share a bit of the flock, just what they're up to on a regular basis. We haven't been outside as much because the weather has simply not been cooperating. Linda, Max is 28 years young, and Tico in the background is 27. Tikel, who's not on screen right now, but the Amazon, who's staying with us for a short period, he stays with us regularly. He's 47, so he's the oldest flock member, even though he's a part-time flock member. Is that the way it is, Max? Robert says they have cockatoos all over the place in Australia. And he owns an Alexandrian. They're characters. Oh, Maxwell, you are being a noisy camper. Now, Max, I did promise you an apple today, didn't I? Let's see if I can find you an apple. You wanted that apple? I did promise you one. Okay, let me get you a slice of apple. I'll show everybody how this apple thing's done. Oh, that's good. That's a big piece. That's okay. So what I've got here, I just cut slices out of the apple like that. Did you want an apple? Okay, you eat it, you don't drop it. Yeah, Max says he's hungry tonight. Oh. Hi, Yolanda. Yes, Robert, Max gets so excited, especially when he has kids that he can yell back to. So he has lots and lots of fun. Hello, Mohammed. Oh, Linda has a really good question tonight. She asks, do they come from the same rescue as Floyd, Pink Floyd, and Barney? Those are both cockatoos from the West Coast. Barney, the West Coast cockatoo, and Pink Floyd. And both Barney and Pink Floyd came from Greyhaven, or what became Greyhaven. But this flock did not come from there. It's quite possible that they're related, but Tico, we adopted him 27 years ago when he was 6 months old. So he was just a baby when we got him. But 27 years ago, there weren't the rescues that we have today. There wasn't the network. There wasn't as much knowledge as there was today. I mean, I would not be going to a pet store today to adopt a bird. I would be going for a rescue. Max came from, he was very much a private rescue. For Max, it was a case of a friend of a friend. He had asked for me for some help with the flock. And this is, I know, Max, that was 18 years ago. Did you want some apple? Yeah, you can hold it? Are you sure about the apple? Okay, you just wanted to drop the apple, huh? I'll put it there. Oh, okay, you wanted to pick it up on your own terms. So a friend of a friend called us and was looking for some help with their cockatoo, and that was Max. So when I met Max, he was living in a basement, and he knew how to do two things exceedingly well. He knew how to scream, incessantly, 24 hours a day, top of his lungs, and he knew how to bite. He was attacking everybody as they came within reach. He was banished to the basement. The family really didn't want to have a lot to do with him. And at the time, we didn't have groups like Robin with Parrot SOS and whatnot that you could reach out to if you needed help with birds. So it was really people trying to do their best. And, we tried to give a few suggestions, and it was very clear that they had just gotten over their head, and the more rambunctious Max got trying to get attention, the louder he got, the more he got put into the basement, the more he got ignored, and it just became a vicious cycle. Fast forward a little bit, I got a call. Max had attacked this fellow's wife for what ended up being the absolute last time, and he needed an emergency temporary respite for Max. He needed to get Max out of the house for just a short period, a week, 2 weeks on the outside. Other alternative was his wife was going to leave for a few weeks, and he just thought, we just need a break from Max. And I reluctantly agreed. I mean, I was used to Tico. I was not used to a bird as big as Max. And, well, Tico just looked at me as Max came over that evening and looked at me as if to say, "What are you thinking? And what is that noisy bird doing here?" Yeah, Tico was not very impressed. But what happened, so since Max was there, I started working with him a bit. The first lesson I taught him is that rules existed. He was absolutely shocked. "What do you mean rules exist? Never heard about these things before." And then the second shock for him is rules applied to him. And I was very consistent, very structured, and I put boundaries in place. And I told Max that I wasn't scared of him. Now, that was actually a lie. I was terrified of Max, but I did not let him know that. So, last thing they said to me when they dropped him off was, "By the way, he loves men and hates women. Bye-bye." So, yeah, dropping him off to a woman who lives alone is probably not the best choice for Max. I mean, if it would have been a more controlled situation, I would not have been a logical choice for Max to come to. I know. There you go, honey. But then they asked me a couple of weeks in, they said, "Hey, listen, my wife's going to divorce me if Max comes back home. Can you find him a new home?" And how do you do that? But Max decided that he had already found his new home. Took a little while for him to convince me of the fact. And I was not easily convinced. Tico was certainly not convinced. Tico was kind of pissed off with me, actually. He did not think that we wanted or needed a Max, and he didn't understand what I was doing. Thina, we had a lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo at the time as well, was not too impressed. And yeah, so I mean, we had quite a large flock at the time, didn't we, buddy? I know. Oh, is that good? That's very good. Oh, Max, what's going on? What's going on? Do you want to play a couple of games? Here, you want to play catch? Catch. Okay. Thank you. Oops. Now, we had a better toy to play catch with here the other day. Where'd it go? Oh, Max, you got toys everywhere. Under all the furniture. And there's a piece of Lego I don't want to step on. Oops. Okay. Whoopsies. That wasn't a very good throw, was it? But yeah, that's the story of how Max came to become part of the flock. And, you know, he came temporarily and he was not interested in a new home. He'd already found one. I didn't quite agree with him at first, but he can be very persuasive when he's got an idea in his mind. And he's been here 18 years now, so no longer the new kid on the block. I know, Max. How about I make a composite toy? How about I put a couple of rings on a clip? That'd be fun to catch. Ooh, that's harder to catch, though. Oh, yeah, it's got a good bit of weight. Yeah, I just have to throw it the right way. Yeah, it's an irregular shape. Good job. Oopsies. See if I can reach that. Okay. Oh, is it Lego time? Caltrop on the floor. Up. Good job. Don't forget to catch cup. Cup. Nut. Good job. Good job. Hi, Tico. Okay, all the toys are down. You play music? Okay, you can do it again. Push the button. You like buttons. Yeah, it's got a good beat, doesn't it? Push the button. I know. Oh, you're not in the mood for that one. You lick it? Okay. You push the big one. You're more in the mood to preen it. Okay. Yeah, we featured this toy on our stream earlier today. If you're wondering what happened here, Max's beak got into that button a little bit too much, but the toy still works. And this is a supervised toy, so I just make sure that he does not get his beak into that space. He's only allowed to play with this when I'm watching him. Oh, you got a piece of feather in your beak. What's with that? You done? Okay. Okay, snack time now. Just gonna wash my hands quickly. Let's take a look at comments. Good job. Good job, buddy. That's so good. Linda asks if Tico likes to play catch. I'm just getting back to the comments now. And Tico likes to watch. Tico does not want to play catch, and Tico's a little bit shy because occasionally Max has thrown a toy at him. So definitely not quite what they expect. Yes, was Tico dancing? I missed that, but yes, he certainly has the moves. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check out if he was dancing there. Hi, Nick. June, it actually took a long time to teach Max how to play catch. And it first became a game of him throwing things out of his bowl. And then it became a game of me tossing things into the bowl and him flinging them out of the bowl. That was great fun. And then I started playing catch with myself. And eventually Max figured out that he could actually grab things out of the air. And he was quite shocked about this. And we've got a couple of games of catch that we play. What's going on? Okay. Just throw all the toys. Oh, goodness, Max. But he eventually figured out how to play a big game of catch. So you'll notice his body language right now. Come on up, buddy. How what you wanted? Okay. Okay, honey. Okay. That what you wanted? All right. All right. Pop you there. My goodness, T-Cal, do you want to come over and play for a little while? T-Cal. Let's play, T-Cal. You want to come out? Come on out. You're going to come play. Come on. I'm going to walk all the way over to the big, big perches. All the way over. Hey, our T-Cal. Oh, yeah. T-Cal, look what I have. I have an apple for you. Turn around. Turn around. Come on, buddy. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, I'm going to turn you around then. No. Would you like an apple? Apple. Football. Now we are playing the regurgitation game right now. Yeah, we don't like playing that game with you, T-Cal. No, we don't like playing that game. I know. What do you want, T-Cal? What do you want? Yeah, we can move the camera a bit closer. Oh. Shift that back too. There. All right, let's adjust the light as well so it's a better angle for you. There you go, T-Cal. I know. I know. Oh, did you find snacks? Oh, Big Birdie found snacks. There we go. Yeah. Smaller birds, we can do close up by moving the camera closer. I know. Is that good? That is also good. Thanks, Barbara. Yeah, Max is in really good shape. A few of his tail and wing feathers are a little bit damaged because he likes to play at the back corner of his cage. He'll have 4 feet of cage in front of him, and he insists. Oh, Max. I know, I did promise you, didn't I? Do you want? Yeah, I promised you could have a couple of blocks tonight. Want choo-choos? Come here. Yeah. They're much smaller, so I can push the cameras up closer, get larger birds in the sight. But yeah, Max likes to back himself into the corner and play with his tail sticking out of his cage. He'll have 4 feet of cage in front of him, but he wants to play inside of the cage, and he wants to play in the back corner. I mean, this is a Max thing. He likes it and he enjoys it. I'm not going to tell him no. It's what he enjoys doing. So that's okay. Andrea asks about lifespan. It can vary. Max, being awfully noisy, honey. Max, did you find the other block I gave you? I promised you one. Yeah, look at it. Oh, big bird. Big bird. That's right there. Okay. Yeah, Max, life's tough. Life is really tough when you're a bird. I know what else you want. Okay. Is that what you wanted? Okay. So we were talking about lifespan. Some Moluccans can live 80 to 100 years. In the wild, their lifespans tend to be a little bit shorter because they are somebody's favorite hors d'oeuvre. But in captivity, there's different things that can impact the flock. And let's play around with the lighting here a little bit. You know, what kind of diet they're on, how much exercise they get, and everything else of that nature. Tikal is 47, and Amazon's 50 to 60 years is considered a good lifespan for them. Tico, 50 to 60 years to graze. But what you got there, Tikal? Oh, you're showing off your pretty tail feathers. Uh-oh. We got a runner. Climb up, buddy, because I said so. Come on, climb up. Climb up. Climb up. Yeah, climb up. Climb up, honey. Climb up. Climb up. Climb up, please. Yeah, you can do it. Good job. You can do it, buddy. I know it's so tough to be an Amazon. This is actually pretty funny to watch. Let's drop the camera a little bit here. Climb up. As I said to climb up, buddy. I said climb up. As I said climb up. Yeah, let's see. How's that for an angle? There we go. Good job. What do you want, Tico? Tico? Oh, you're asking, huh? You're begging? You want to go here? Okay. Okay, Tico. Yeah, I know there's a squash in here. You go eat your squash then. My goodness. Flock is being demanding today. Okay, Tico, I guess it's just us. Here, you want that? Good job. You chew on that one for a bit, okay? Yeah. Hi, Tico. Want scritchies? Scritch, scritch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a good scritchy. Yeah, Tico's feeling really territorial right now about his cage. He knows it's spring, and anything inside of his cage, if I put my hand in there, it would be nibbled right off. So I'm really cautious about that. Tikal, you saw when he first popped out that he was quite interested in, he's got a one-track mind sometimes. There, I'm just going to adjust that down a little bit here. He was very, very interested in regurgitating for me. One-track birdie mind again. And it's spring. That's actually why he wanted to climb down, is he saw some paper at the bottom and he thought maybe he could nest in it. And I told him that he could not. So yeah, I'm just going to scroll through comments here a little bit. Yeah, Clint, it's really interesting how different Tycho the Gray and Einstein are. They've got some similarities. I mean, they both have a very similar dance style, but I think all grays do. They've sort of got that head jerkiness happening, and they sort of like to sort of do that little dodge side to side. Einstein certainly has a lot more words than Tycho does, but Tycho only uses words when he has something specific to say. So there's a few differences there, how the flock interacts. Yeah, Barbara, Max is happy now. He's shredding paper and shredding wood. Hey, T-Cal, come on up. Up, 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 up. Because I said so. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, T-Cal. Yeah, and T-Cal is pretty smart. T-Cal understood what I was asking. And, oh yeah, T-Cal can be very, very talkative. He laughs and talks when he's off camera, but as soon as he gets on camera, he wants to be talkative. Clint, Max can stand out back and he does not mind, but that perch is really small compared to his feet. So it's not super, super comfortable. Yeah. T-Cal, would you like a quick spray bath? Would you like a spray bath? Andrea, you certainly don't need an alarm clock when the flock goes off. Hey, T-Cal, you want a spray bath? Yeah? You want spray? You like sprays. Oh, big wings, big wings. Oh, big wings. Now, T-Cal loves getting wet. He's a water birdie. Yeah, and I've got spray bottle here. Trying to sort of keep the spray bottle in frame, but without blocking the bird. You can see how he's already dripping, but he's enjoying it. I mean, this is his idea of a great day. Wet wings. It's not Wet Bird Wednesday, though. Yeah. The other birds don't enjoy having a shower quite the same way that T-Cal does. But you can see how he's dripping, his feather color. And I know this camera doesn't do the best job with the flock color. It tends to wash them out a bit. And I think part of that's the lighting and part of it's the way it tries to figure out the context. Yeah, I know. Oh, boy. But he really is brilliant green. And he loves getting wet. And you might be able to tell as his feathers get wet, they start to turn really dark olive green. And oh, preen the foot time. Goes in tight. Hi, Tico. Yeah, Tico does not like getting a spray bath the same way that Tical does. Tico prefers to bathe in his water bowl. Occasionally, he'll let me give him a quick spray, but he won't let me soak him down. Max occasionally gets the spray with the spray bottle. He's more likely into it when we're outside in the sunshine. He likes to bathe sometimes in his water bowl. He'll pick up water in his beak and he'll click it so that he gets himself wet, one drop of water at a time. That's what he wants to do, and he does not want any help with that. But he'll also come into the shower upstairs with me. But I've got to be in there with him. He's got his own rules with it, doesn't he, T-Cal? Oh boy. Yeah, was that good? Do you enjoy that shower? Do you need more sprays? Needs more sprays? Yeah. Yeah, we'll look this way. Yeah, T-Cal's pretty happy about this. He enjoys being wet. Now he's going to sit and drip for a few minutes. He might do a little bit of preening. You're hearing some happy burbles. I know. Okay, T-Cal, I'm just going to check comments here. Yes, Lucia. T-Cal has a beautiful wingspan. He really, really was stretching out there, getting himself completely soaked. Yeah, every bird has their own idea how they like to shower, how they like to bathe. And quite honestly, the approach that we have is very much consent-based. I mean, if a bird wants to do something and is consenting to it, they can do it. If the bird would like to do something and it's not going to be harmful to them or to the house, usually they're allowed to do it. But it's the same as setting boundaries as you would a toddler. You know, you wouldn't say to the toddler, oh, you can run into traffic, that might hurt you, or you can crayon all over the wall, that would damage the house, but you'd redirect it and you'd say, hey, you can run at the playground, you can hold my hand when we cross traffic, or you can crayon on the paper. So it's very much the same as the flock. You just give them the direction of what they can do, and I don't force them to do something. Like if I brought out the spray bottle and T-Cal said he didn't want to shower, I wouldn't push the issue unless there was a specific reason for the bird's welfare that I needed to push the issue. Example of that might be in the summer, occasionally we've had a tornado warning. And when a tornado warning goes off, the safest place to be is down in the basement. And at that point, the flock does not have a choice whether or not they are coming down into the basement with me. They are coming down into the basement with me. I can apologize to them later, but it's not a choice that they have. But a lot of times they get to choose what they want to do. I set a bit of structure, like Max would have chosen to go outside today, the sun was out. He would have changed his mind as soon as I opened the door because it was sitting at freezing. but it's, it's not really fair to get him dressed up and say, oh, by the way, you can't go out. So I just redirect him. When the weather's nice enough, I invite him to go out for a walk. I let him pick out which hoodie he wants, which harness he wants, and we go out safely. Yeah, T-Cow. Oh, he found the apple. So he's having a munch on the apple right now. Yeah, it's a little bit dark on him, isn't it? Let's see here. Let's see if we can get a better angle. There's a little bit better. Yeah, he's munching apple right now. As you can see, he is completely soaked. Yeah, light angle's a little bit weird. Let's see if that works any better. Rotate it around to here. Try not to catch the camera with light. There we go. Yeah. Lucia, Tico in Florida, is that Tico and the Man? Tico is the Amazon who sings really, really beautifully. They all have very different vocalizations. Grays tend to speak fairly clearly. Amazons can be very musical. Moluccans tend to mumble a lot. They think they're speaking clearly, but they speak with a mouthful of marbles. I think they hear themselves as if they're speaking clearly and they're happy with it, but it's not really what we would think is speaking clearly. Yeah, it's a good apple, isn't it? Oh, so good, T-Cow. So good. Yeah, the Amazons really do have a rainbow of feathers. He's all wet. He just had a shower. So before somebody comes at me and says, what's wrong with that bird? I notice people tend to do that a lot. But, a shower is good and healthy. Oh my goodness, Lori sent us stars as well. Thank you, Lori, over on FaceBeak. Just running through a few FaceBeak comments. I see all of the comments, but I have to look at the app to see the stars. Yeah. Oh, is that good, T-Cow? Yeah. Yeah, very good dinner. But yeah, he is wet because he just had a shower. I've noticed on social media, a lot of times people will go after the birds if they think that they're not in perfect feather or something. And I mean, every bird is different. Our friend Einstein does pluck. He's beautiful the way he is. Not every bird plucks, but some do. And it's just a fact of life. And accept the birds for who they are. They don't have to be perfect. Max actually likes his bare legs. He does not like feathers growing low on his legs, so he never lets them grow there. He's had short pants the entire time I've known him, for the entire 18 years. But he's happy with it and doesn't pluck at anything else, so I don't worry about it. Yeah, Connie, parakeets, some of them do enjoy being sprayed with water, but it tends to be individual birds. They've got their individual likes, don't they? Yeah. Oh, there's water there. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, big fluffers. Yeah, you're all wet. Cal, you're all wet. Oh, big poop. Big poop. Yes, Sherry, just like people, they all have their own likes and dislikes. So before I go, we had Max out to begin with. He had some really good snacks. Tico was out. Now it's T-Cal's turn. Max is thinking maybe he should be getting all of the attention. But before we go, did anybody have any Any other? Max, you're being rude. Did anybody else have any comments or questions? Tico. Tico. What you up to? What about you, Max? Honey, what's this? Here, you quiet? Quiet, have one. Yeah, it's going to be a really good time for you, buddy. Ah, I know you were up early. Oh, T-Cal, scritchies? Scritchies? Yeah, scritchies. Oh, scritchies. You're wet? You want some scritchies, maybe? Yeah, scritchies. No, we don't want to do that dance. You want to turn around, please? Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, I will turn you around. Because I asked you to. Oopsies. And maneuver it. There we go. There. I know, you're so pretty. Because we want to see your pretty face, honey. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, with T-Cal. T-Cal, I know you'd like me to pat you on the back, but that's just not going to happen because you think it's springtime. And we don't want to do anything that's going to excite your hormones. We've got too many of those as is. There you go. Whee. I know. I will scratch you on the head, though. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Or not. Up to you. Up to you, buddy. My goodness, T-Cal. Stormy weather, really glad that you're learning about birds from the channel. We try to do some education. We don't know everything, but we've learned a lot in the last 30 years. Wow, birds a lot of my life here, haven't I? Sandra T-Cal, who's in the forefront right now, is the one who likes to say hello. He likes to say bird breath. Owners are trying to teach him to say, I love you. I love you. Yeah. He likes to say T-Cal. He likes to say hello. And he likes to say it over and over and over again. Yeah, they all have their own personalities. Sherry asks about her parakeet. She says she wants to give him a bath, but he did not go for the bird baths. Do you think he'd like to be sprayed? Sherry, you never know about birds. What I would do is if you've got a fine sprayer, just come up and just offer it gently. I mean, don't go at the bird with the intent to get him soaked. Tell him that it's fun. Let him watch you playing with the water bottle for a while. Don't spray it or anything. Just sit down beside him and play with it so that he can learn that it's not a parrot-eating monster. Because a lot of birds think that the world is a parrot-eating monster and anything new might be a predator. So with new toys, they sometimes freak out as well. So you put it inside of the cage, you let them watch you playing with it, and you gradually introduce it. So that's what I would do first, and then I would try just gently giving a little bit of a spray. you know, maybe have his favorite treat there, give him just one little quick spray of water, just one squirt, and then hand him his favorite treat. So he says, hey, this is fun, this is enjoyable. But go with his body language. He'll tell you what he wants. I mean, if I had Tico out here and I started spraying him right now, he'd be telling me, does not want to be sprayed. If I had Max out right now, might want to be sprayed, might not, probably not at this hour of night. But Tical, you'll see he leans right into it. As soon as I offer him a spray bottle, he's very welcoming on his body language. He's not scared at all. He starts opening up his wings. He starts ducking his head. And his entire body language says, get me wet, give me more. He runs towards the water. So it's very much a case of listening to the bird and listening to what they want. But yeah, with bird baths too, it might be that he does not understand that he's supposed to step into the bird bath. Maybe it's an odd shape or an odd size. Maybe he's a little bit scared of it. There's many different reasons he might not be interested in that either. Not quite sure what parakeets usually like for baths, but there's a couple of ideas. But anytime you're doing something, if you're training, any move towards the behavior you want, reward it. A lot of people will use a food reward. They give them a small piece of a favorite treat. They reward the good behavior that does not lead towards what you want. You don't reward that, but you let the bird figure out what gets them treats. With my flock, they do a lot on verbal praise. And you'll hear when I'm playing catch with Max, he's getting constant good jobs, way to goes, etc. from me. So that's the way that I reward my flock. We do have treats as well, but I've always done a lot of verbal praise, and that works for me. Most birds are more motivated with their stomachs, but it's very much rewarding. So with Tico, a number of years ago, and here we're talking decades ago, I wanted to teach him how to say, I want X. Whether I want a nut, I want apple, I want pasta, I want crunchies, like whatever he wants. I was trying to teach him how to say, I want a grape, I want whatever else. So he figured out, I want, and that was getting rewarded. And he thought that was good enough. And he didn't bother to learn the rest of it. For him, it's I want, and it's I want whatever you're holding. I want what I'm looking at and I can see. And he trusts that you're smart enough to figure out the rest. And I rewarded it a little bit too well, and he said, okay, good enough. I've trained you. I want. I've trained you about the rest of it. You fill in the blanks for me, and I'll just tell you I want. So that's something he's been doing for decades. Yeah, cats and birds are not a good mix. Cat saliva can be a real danger to birds. And cats are predators. Yeah, Sandra, the other one that Tical does is and it's quite funny. He's not going to do it now on camera, of course, because he's got the attention. But if he thinks he does not have attention, he'll be calling out from the background. Yeah, Tical's being quiet. Well, the entire flock got up really early. So, well, they didn't get up early. They got woken up early because I needed an early morning cup of coffee. I waited a while before coming down for it, but
making coffee means turning on a kitchen light, means and walking into their space. So they're going to be aware that, hey, something's going on. Yeah. But yeah, so it was fun hanging out today. We had some Eggies in honor of Connie. Connie with a Y. Connie Stir. As mentioned, she passed away last week, and her memorial was today. So told the flock they could have some special Eggies in her memory. Yeah. You know, we had Max out for a while. We had Tico out for a while. We had Tikal out for a while. Tikal had a shower, so he's standing there all wet right now. But I think we had a pretty good stream. We never know what's going to happen on a stream. You know, Max decided that it was time to exit stage left. He wanted to go play by himself. Thank you very much. Mom, it's late. It's my time to go play, and you promised me a couple of blocks. I'll go take those and have good chew. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to force the bird to be somewhere they don't want to be, and they do have, you know, they do have their own approaches and whatnot. Andrea asks, do you cover them at night so they know it's bedtime? Andrea, I've never covered the flock at night. What I do is I turn off the lights. I leave the light going upstairs on. And when I tell them it's nighttime and I go upstairs and I tell them they've got 10 minutes, and 10 minutes later that light going upstairs goes off. So I sort of stage the lights going off, so it's gradual. If Tico occasionally, he'll be extra alert and something will scare him and he'll be a little bit freaked out and I'll have to leave a nightlight on for him. So sometimes I'll do that, but they sleep quite well, even just in cages uncovered. They do like to be able to see what's going on around them. And I mean, if I have them covered and I was sneaking around beside them, they'd be freaking out trying to figure out what was going on. So I don't worry about it. The house is kept a warm temperature, so I've never, ever covered them. So it has not been a big deal. One point, Max was staying with Tikal. Max and Tico was staying with Tikal when I was out of town, and I was gone for a week. They were staying with our friends Sheila and Ted. Tico's welcome back there at any time. It was funny, I got back into town, and let them know I was back in town. It's like, hey, Tico can stay as long as he wants, but how quickly can you pick up Max? Max was definitely a handful, and hey, up.
I know, but we're not done yet, honey. We're saying goodbyes. Come on. Come. Well, because I said so. We're going to climb up. You need a hand? There you go. I asked you to climb up. Climb up. Good job. Yeah, you can do it. I know. I was watching that, hoping it wasn't going to flip too. Good job. Good job. Yeah. But Max was very noisy when he was over there, and they thought maybe they'd try covering his cage with a blanket to see if that would hush him. Max did not like that idea as well, and immediately put a bunch of holes in the blanket for them. He was not a good little house guest. But yeah, so he's used to never being covered. I mean, occasionally I'll cover his head with a towel, we'll play with stuff. He likes to crawl underneath newspaper and play in a tent, but I've never covered the cage itself with a blanket. Anyhow, flock, I'd like to say thank you to every birdie who joined us. We had a few folks who gave us stars on Facebook. Thank you for those. I've called out the ones I've seen, but I do... Come on up. Come on up. But I will say thank you individually to anybody I've missed. And I always do that with Facebook. Come on up. Come up. Come up. Come on. No, we said up. We said up. 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 Well, it's okay, honey. Because I said up. All right. Here you go. Good job. Good job, buddy. You climbed up. Not completely on his own force. But as you can see, T-Kel is getting squirrely and he's saying he's had enough of the perch. So I think now's a good time to say bok bok, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Our next scheduled live stream is Saturday, 10:45 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And yes, Tico will whisper in a minute. And as usual, we will go live dual streaming on Facebook and YouTube. And don't forget to check out our video tomorrow. We will have a St. Patrick's Day video out. All right, time to go as T-Cal makes another exit. Bok bok, everybody. Where do you think you're going, buddy?